Welcome back, everybody. It's Smackworth here. I am super excited to be bringing you guys some more Halo 2 content. Actually, this is my first Halo 2 video ever. This is what I've been up to for the past month or two, learning my legendary Deathless route in Halo 2, and been having a lot of fun. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much. I kind of thought that learning this game would be a bit of a slog, but the tricks are actually pretty fun, and I was pretty intimidated by some of the tricks in the later levels of the game, but we figured it out. We have the route down, and my goal for this game is to be able to complete the entire game deathless, all in a row without dying. And my time goal for that is going to be under 2 hours. So the route that I've developed is really good. It's not the safest route in the world. For a deathless route, you really want to go a little bit slower than the speed run routes that you may see players use, like top streamers use. But for the most part, this route is pretty fast, and there are a lot of points where you can die, and so there's a lot of risk involved. But here we have Cairo Station today, and it's a really simple mission, and I'm playing probably actually slightly more risky than I would if I were trying to do like a marathon run while recording my routes, make YouTube videos of, and submit my times to haloruns.com. I'm kind of just trying to get a pretty fast time while still sticking to my deathless route. So basically, for this first hangar, you're just kind of like killing aliens as fast as you can and utilizing grenades to your advantage. And just kind of noob comboing a lot of enemies. Right now, the enemy behavior is kind of weird. That'll happen sometimes. There's a lot of adaptation you have to do in this game, and like that behavior was super weird. Like the elite just decided to stand there and let me hit him in the back. Yeah, so, but we just adapt to it, and then unfortunately you have to kill your Marine there because he has a chance to drop a frag grenade for me, which he did, so worth it. And now this part is slightly scary, but once you kind of get used to the timing, it's really easy. So you just stand up there and wait for two elites to pass, and if you charge your plasma pistol like I did there, then it's completely safe. There's pretty much 0% chance of dying, because even if you get noticed by them, then you can just plasma pistol them. And here in the second hangar, you're gonna grab these two plasma pistols that the turret grunts drop. They both have full ammo in it, and I'm gonna bring both these plasma pistols up here so that I can just like rain down fully charged plasma pistol shots on the enemies and do like a little double grenade combo here as the enemies are coming out of the airlock, and just kind of BRing elites in the face and nading people as they come out of the airlock right there. So far it's going pretty quick. There's gonna be another wave of two dual wield elites here that come out on a timer. So it gives me time to pick up both my plasma pistols, and I attempt to overcharge both of them, but unfortunately they dodge, so I have to spend just a little bit more time. And now there should be only one more elite alive here, this sword guy. I'm gonna pick up this sword. In this game, the sword is definitely the best weapon, especially for speed running strats, because you can use it and kind of abuse the lunge on the sword, and you can cancel your lunge and do tricks called a sword fly or even a sword cancel. It's like two different tricks that kind of launch you. And you can go pretty far distances depending on your lineup and your setup that you do, and we're gonna see a few of those here in a second. Throw a grenade here to distract these guys, and they just have no idea I'm there, so I'm just gonna walk right past them. And then I can utilize the lunge here to give me a little bit more speed and then utilize the lunge to jump up here and skip that section of the level here. And here would be a good example of a spot where a sword fly would be really beneficial to like kind of fly down this hallway. But unfortunately, the enemies just kind of like hurl a bunch of grenades at me, so I don't really get to do that because I'm trying to play it a little bit more safe. But as you can see there, I kind of utilized the lunge to move me forward a little bit more. And this is another example of why the sword is like such a good weapon, because in close quarters combat, it makes the elites like want to melee you, and you can just dodge them and kill them in one shot just like that. And so here's going to be the first example of doing a sword cancel, which is where you cancel your lunge just like that, and then you kind of just go flying forward. And so by doing that, I skip a few enemy spawns. There's a few more jetpack guys that spawn, and jetpack guys are like really annoying because they can just get any angle on you and just evaporate you. And so the best strat there is just to kind of skip them by doing the sword cancel, and there do a few well-placed grenades to kill all those drones so that I can come down here and just start emptying my grenades on these enemies that come out of the elevator, and then BR the rest of the elites in the face, any stragglers. I was a little slow to this, which is why all those enemies got away, and now I have to waste a bunch of time starting the elevator. It's a lot more faster to just sword fly into there, or just go to the top level of the elevator and start the elevator. But it's a lot more safe just to stay down there and kill enemies. And here's another instance where a speedrunner would definitely want to do a sword fly, but it's really not that safe, and it's really hard to execute. And so I prefer to just kill these guys, and that also allows me to bring 2 plasma pistols into the final room here that has all the elites. I'm gonna do a little crouch here so that these other jetpack elites don't notice me. As you can see, they just kind of fly down and they have no idea I'm here, so that way I can sneak up right behind them and just plasma pistol them in the face just like that, and waiting for them to show themselves. There you go. And I'm just trying to be really careful because those dual wield guys can like kill you in like literally like 0.1 seconds in this game. It's ridiculous. And that's the enemies killing you so fast in this game is pretty much the main reason why I decided to do this game just doing like a deathless route as opposed to my Halo 1 route, which was a pure speed run. In this game, it just feels a lot more satisfying to do things deathless, to just like have a flawless run. So it's like, to me, more satisfying to have a flawless Cairo station than like a really fast Cairo station where you died like 3 or 4 times, you know. But that's just me. It's just a little different, you know, just a little change of pace from my Halo 1 route. And eventually I'm going to be doing the Halo 1 Deathless as well. And then my ultimate goal would be to do Halo 1 Deathless and Halo 2 Deathless all in a row. And then eventually down the line learn Halo 3 and just do the whole trilogy Deathless in a row. I think that would be pretty crazy. I think that route would probably take like 7 hours or so. I don't really know, actually. Well, there you have it. There is Cairo Station, and that was actually my fastest Deathless Cairo Station so far. Really slow compared to a speedrun route, but it had to take a few detours for safety there, and that's the entire goal. Well, thanks so much for checking out the Halo 2 content, guys. Outskirts is coming next, so keep your eye out for it. Peace.